Sewer time. New sewer pipe. Old sewer pipe. Cancelled. Set down the camera right here and start cutting. Yeah, I'm all decked out. Mask, glasses. Yeah, there goes half the blade. Yep, try another one. Brought a few. Boy, a long time ago, I used to dump my excess debris here. This was my little dump. Yeah, just bags, plastic bags of earth and clean fill. Anyhow, I think this is the corner of the property. The deed says the big elm tree. Is this the big elm tree? Not looking too good. Yeah, the big elm tree at the corner. Got a row of jack pines right there. Who knows, huh? Call their surveyor. Boom. Snow melt. Maple syrup time. The sap is running. Oh, I'm so late posting my videos. Huh. Scraped. Anybody see Kilroy? Aha. Kilroy was here. Kilroy is pretty small. Oh, jeez. More junk. Holy cow. Got junk? Oh, boy. Nice, huh? Shed. Junk. Got any 70 Chevelles in that shed? Big tree. I'd say the bridge is in the way, huh? Water gets any higher, we're going to have a problem. Uh-oh. It's rusted. Yep, the water's flowing right over the bridge. Just flowing over. Mush. That's a pretty good flow. Ladybug used to be able to swim through that, but Ladybug's not doing well. She's doing very badly. Poor Ladybug, not doing well at all. She has internal bleeding, maybe from all the different medications. I don't think she'll be with us too much longer. Poor Ladybug. She used to like to go swimming here. Swimming. Junk. Lots of junk to clean up here. Junk. It's rusted. Uh-oh. That's doing a lot of good. Yep. It's cold. Barely above 0 Celsius. Nice backyard brook, huh? Nice place to sit and watch the water flow by. Back to work.
New Jersey recently passed its own
New Jersey.
law. Jim Miller's wife Cheryl passed away in 2002 after a long battle
Check this out.
with multiple sclerosis. He's been a tireless advocate for medical marijuana.
Radio Wild.
Cheryl was here to teach her. She got out till her final days.
He's got some old radios. Look at this.
I say, how dare we?
I guess.
How dare we ask sick and dying people?
Old is relative, huh?
Beg your legislators
Wood,
for relief.
grain, polystyrene cabinet.
This bill now. It's going to pass sooner or later.
Auto
There's
off.
nothing to be gained by delay, other than pain and suffering. I can tell you, for every patient that's suffering, there's somebody like me that suffers living
Buzz.
silent suffering. The ones that
Music.
be brave. I hear Cheryl crying pain every day of my life.
Medical marijuana.
It doesn't have to be that way.
Made in Taiwan, Republic of China. This radio was here when I bought this place 13 years ago. It was just sitting there flashing. Anyways, maybe Radio Wild's got some nice older radio. I got this thing here, this piece of junk, DeWalt. It's got too much bass. I don't like this radio. Junk.
105. Elton John.
Too much rock and roll. Too much bass. Piece of junk. I'd like some old sound design. I used to go shopping with my dad, and I always liked sound design radios. I've got to put some moldings in this place, and the temperature here. It's comfy. Wood stove's almost out for the day. With the temperature outside, it was friggin' hot here. It was 15 Celsius. Now it's +2. Junk. Floors are all sanded. Of course, you don't know that until I post this video, but I sanded them about a week ago. Actually, I returned the sander a week ago. I'm going to put some moldings up. Oh, what's this? Sandblasted battery trays. Yeah, I don't show you everything. I took the battery trays out of my green turquoise pickup. They were rusted from battery acid leaking out because of an overcharging alternator somewhere in its past before my time. So I took them over to a friend of mine who has a little sandblasting machine, and I say little, I mean little. Sandblasted battery trays for my Chevrolet. I've got to get some carb cleaner and spray them. Get any grease residue off. And then I can paint them. Made in Edmonton, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Prince Edward Island. Made in Canada. Ontario. There. Battery trays. So Radio Wild. I bet you've got lots of connections for radios like these. I got a lot of car radios that don't work properly. I'll have to get in touch. Kelvinator. Oh, speaking of old clocks and radios. Yeah, I'll put that on the burner. Check this out. Let's start a new one here. Use Movie Maker. All right. Modern Made. I fixed this thing. It hasn't worked for 15 years. And I fixed it. I didn't show you any of it, but the light was working there. I don't know what happened. Ding! Gotta clean it. Oh! Spare parts. Modern Made. Crank her up! Uh-oh.
grades 6 through 12. Open house on Wednesday, March 31st at 9:30 a.m.
Anyways, the clock doesn't work. I don't care, but it's kind of neat to have this old clock. I cleaned the glass. Had 50 years of crud on this modern made. And I even reattached, get my 300 watt light bulb. Ding! Whoa, baby! I even reattached the original tag that had fallen off from corrosion. It talks about this antique built-in stainless steel. General Electric. Can't read it, but it's there. Got another one over here. Quality product of General Electric. Oh, there's the camera. It's just a plain old Casio. It's not a video camera, it's just a Casio handheld. It's right there. Just a handheld camera. Pocket cam. Cellulose rubbing, scrubbing sponges. Good stuff. Betty Mac. Junk. 300 watts. So, I'll go measure some moldings. And maybe we'll crank that up next week if it ever gets warmer here again. Thanks for looking. And the floor is leveled. Can't show you everything. I'm so far behind on my videos. And Piss on Jap Crap tells me he's not doing the crew cab because it's rusted junk. Oh jeez, there we go. Mush! Now I don't have to rip up all the old linoleum. I can just go over it and it'll be reasonably smooth. It's an old house, fixer-upper. There. Beautiful. It's nighttime. Dark outside again.